Hello, Virgo. Hello, Virgo. Hello, Virgo. How are you? I hope everything is all right with you. I'm here with a reading for the second half of April, and it includes the full moon cycle. And because it's a full moon cycle, I'm going to put out a full moon spread. And I'll be using the Initiatory Tarot of the Golden Dawn. It's worn because it's my favorite deck. Then I have the Sibilla cards and then my runes. So let's get cracking. The cycles, the the new moon cycle is usually a cycle. This is a full moon we're reading for. In the past, we had the new moon, and the new moon typically is where things begin, where projects, or it's very creative as a cycle, very creative. And then the full moon cycle is when we eclipse things, we hide things, things are hidden from us, we release things. And in this spirit, I'm going to use this, this reading to interpret that, interpret the release. And I'll show you these cards and I'll clarify them and we'll look at those together. Come on, everyone, into my room. The first is the Four of Coins. The Four of Coins. Then we have the Knight of Cups. There you have it. Then we have the Four of Wands. Then we have the Seven of Wands. Hello there. We have this beautiful Temperance card. Then we have the last card is the Knight of Coins, the Knight of Coins. So what are we looking at? The first card that I showed you typically represents, and I'll talk about it right now, represents what have I created since that last cycle, since that new moon cycle. What have I created? What have I manifested since that new moon? And it's the Four of Coins. And I'm not reading it as other tarot readers read it. The Four of Coins to me is the phoenix arising from its ashes. There is something completely new. But for something completely new, when we say arises from its ashes, means something was burned to the ground. And then there is Virgo that arises. You arise from your ashes. And we'll take cards and look at that, what that is all about. The next card is, where am I now? Where am I? In what part of my spiritual journey am I? And I have this Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is all about understanding emotions, understanding our emotions. But more than understanding, it's being ready to give, Virgo. And the third card here is what tells us what is coming to me, what is coming to my conscious awareness. And you recall we had this Four of Wands. Put my glasses on because it is a Four of Wands. The Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands here talks about what is coming to you, something stable, something sturdy, something extremely important in terms of an emotional get-together. What is coming to you? Finally, Virgo, what I'm seeing here in this moon cycle is an opening, an emotional opening, the act of being able to finally give. And then what is coming to you is that relationship, is that bond, is that stability. That's what I'm looking for, the word. Then the next card is, what do I have to release? What is no longer serving me? What is no longer serving me? And we have here that Seven of Wands. What is no longer serving me? The animosity, me as a Virgo, I'm talking, me trying to butt heads with others, me trying to in Italian, there's the expression, climbing mirrors. You know, you're climbing mirrors, but you're not going anywhere. That animosity, that fighting against windmills, like Don Quixote always did. And that is no longer serving you. And the next card talks about, how can I release that? How can I release that? And we have that lovely Temperance card. And the Temperance card talks about time, talks about slowness, and talks about patience. It is released. You can. It's giving you counsel in releasing that with patience. Then we have this, the last card here in the cycle talks about, what other resources do I have that can help me release that? And I've got the Knight of Coins, the Knight of Coins. And this is the Virgo. This is you, Virgo. The Knight of Coins is a card that tells you, I have the resource of being planted with my feet in the ground. I have the resource of moving with slow awareness. These are my traits, and these are the traits that will help me then release. So let's take now some cards out to see some, highlight different areas. And the first area that I'm going to highlight is definitely this, where am I? Where am I? And get some more clarity on that. Let's take a look. And then I'll go to what is coming towards me. What is coming towards me? And then I'm going to go to what is no longer serving me. And then what other resources I have. Look at the way these are shouting, these cards. Where am I? And I have this Gran Consolazione, which is just it's arguably the best card in the deck. It is abundance, abundance. Where am I? I'm at a moment of abundance. When I have finally reached a stage where I can give, that means abundance is mine. But I have here the sacerdote, the priest, and then I can't remember, the superbia, the card of vanity. Now, what are these telling you? These are telling you that you're in a place now where it's true. We can start, and we do start, Virgo, finally giving, in a position of giving. We are, however, still in a position of wanting to put up our boundaries still. And why is that? Because there's something that we're still not yet ready to give, ready to unveil. There's something about our inner sanctum that we are not hiding. It's not hidden because it's hidden in plain sight. There's something in our inner sanctum that we do not want to let go of. Now, what is coming toward you, Virgo? Happiness in the heart, allegrezza al cuore. Fidelity, fedeltà. And then leggerezza, the lightness of being. And this is not only a person, this is also a lot of physical activity for those of you who are thinking about that. It's coming now, this second half of the month. What no longer serves me, and what do I have? Boy, it's clearer than that. I couldn't say. The male enemy, the female enemy, something for everybody, and then the tears. Nemica, nemico, and dispiacere. The sadness is gone. There's no reason, there really is no reason for you to live like that. And it's time to release that. What other resources do you have? Ammalato, the ill one, love, and messaggero, messenger. What other resources you have? You have the resource of knowing that love was missing from your life, and your memory will never let you forget that. And the messenger there is telling you, your mind, will remind you of that. Let me take the runes now, Virgo, and let's see what they have to add. I love to use the runes. I just love to crown the reading with the runes because they're so stable. They're so stable and they're so down to earth, and they come and they're truthful. I mean, and not that the rest of the cards are not truthful, but I get the impression that they, if you have any doubt, they spell it out. They really do. Now, what am I looking at? I've got Hagalas, and Hagal tells you, look, Virgo, before and right, you know, over the temperance card, take time in going within, because we are human and we are not robots. You turn robots on, you turn robots off. It takes time for us to realize and come into realization, even if you know, but it's the acceptance that takes the time. Take your time, but do the release. I have the hue tree, the Aljit's Merkstave, and it's telling me this is something that you have to do. Even though it feels like a risk to you, you can afford to take the risk, but no one has your back because it's a conscious decision that you have to take, and you need to be in a position of making and taking the risk because the rewards are infinite then. It will not be easy, Lagos Lagus's Merkstave. It will be damn hard. And I have the journeying room, Awats. Awats tells us you cannot not go forward. I have here Pedro Merkstave that tells you this is a period of time, Virgo, that you are not at your best in terms of intuition. And you, even if you try as you may, try as you might, you want to rely on your gut feeling, it doesn't come through for you. Remember that. And then I have two runes. First of all, I have Fehu, and this has come up, Merkstave, in this position in the reading I just did before for Leo. And that means that you need not communicate. You need not communicate with others about this because they do not have the power, they don't have the insight that you have that may be lacking this period of the month, but still they do not understand your experience in that relationship, partnership, business, whatever it is. You alone can make that decision. It is pointing to you alone as having to take that decision. And then I have Otala on its side, which tells me that the only key that you have here is a key that unlocks a door that tells you right away, you pass that door, it's a passage that you have to go through. It will be painful. Know that it will be painful and you need to go through that. That is the only key that you have to understand the period of the second half of April in the full moon cycle, Virgo. I do hope this was of help. Very, very difficult to pick out the meanings of certain things. Very, very interesting and complex. Namaste, ladies and gentlemen, Virgo friends. Like, share, and subscribe my videos. I would be very happy. Happy, happy, happy. Bye-bye until we read together again. Bye-bye.